This is my kitchen.
Things are looking up for 24-year-old Ryan. He has a roof over his head, thanks to the Beacon. Based at Catterick Garrison, it supports veterans who've been homeless and who've struggled with their mental health.
Well, I was homeless for a full year. I was in and out of my mates as surfers, sleeping on sofas, and then it got to a point where I couldn't be there no more, so I was probably on the streets for about 3 weeks. One night it came to me, I was like, it's really cold, and I just felt like I wish I could have done more. So I want in this situation, and I have asked for help on the way because everyone does need help, and just don't be afraid to ask for help.
Ryan and 30 other veterans have their own flats that are supported by a team of workers. But now it's feared the mental health support will no longer be available because government funding is being cut. Without the mental health services, these ex-servicemen say they'd be in a bad way.
I wouldn't be here, I don't think.
It's as harsh as that?
Yeah, simple, yeah. Because I'd have ended up, because of my mental health problems, I'd have ended up on the streets and I wouldn't have coped with it.
And I didn't know whether I was going to live, actually. That's how scary the times were. And then to come to a place like this and start fresh again, it's just been an unbelievable experience.
The government says veterans in England can access specialist support from their Op Courage mental health service. It recently received a £2.7 million funding boost. But Riverside, the organisation that runs the Beacon, says that can't replace the work that's done at their centre.
The support that they were able to provide before the loss of funding plays a real part in helping veterans to make a transition back to civilian life in a way that's really sustainable, to support them to engage in services, mainstream and veteran specific, and to start to address some of the issues which have potentially led to them experiencing homelessness in the first place.
The Beacon will continue to offer accommodation, but 9 support staff are being redeployed. Paul says that's disappointing and wrote a poem to show his appreciation for the help he's received.
Thank you for the time you gave. My life was bad, but you helped to save. Thank you for everything that you do. Sending thanks from me to you. I'll never forget the help you gave me. You gave me back hope and a future that I can now see.
Ryan is grateful too, and hopefully well enough to rejoin the army in the next few months, something that would not have been possible without the expert support he's had at the Beacon. Ian White, BBC Look North, Catterick Garrison.